Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have crazy hair to celebrate another episode of Crazy High Profit Thrift Finds. These are probably my all-time favorite videos to make. They are just screenshots of items that have sold recently in my store for crazy high profit. And who doesn't love that? Paying pennies on the dollar and receiving like 100 times back on your money. That is so exciting. It's not only exciting to make that kind of money, but it's exciting for the treasure hunt, for when you go out and you spot an item and it's just like, what is that? What am I looking at? And a lot of times I share that with you guys, even when I'm videoing, in the store. I'll say, what is this? Does anybody know what this is? Recently, I found a tiki. He was from Bora Bora and he brought $100 and it was just so beautiful. So I was thrilled with that find. That was a pretty quick flip. So stay tuned for this next episode of Crazy High Profit Thrift Finds. Welcome to another episode of Crazy High Profit Thrift Finds. There's no particular order here. I'm just going to go ahead and go through these screenshots and show you what kind of crazy profit things are bringing. So this first item is Travis the Trout. It is a singing fish. I learned about these quite a while ago. When you find them new in box, they bring the best profit, $37.41, and I paid a couple of dollars for him. The next item I knew was beautiful. I don't know much about these, but they were a vintage set of Repurposing, I think we say, Italian cherubs. They were actually made of like a hard rubber, so it was wonderful to ship them. I didn't have to worry about breakage. Again, I paid a couple of dollars and it brought $64.12. This next item I was thrilled to find, a Chanel jacket. I paid $4.25 and it brought $425. So I was really thrilled with this find. When I sell something at this type of price point, I send it with extra insurance and signed receipt requested. So I've learned to do that just so everybody is protected. The next item is a set of 4 glasses. This is Atari drinking glasses. They were new in box. The box did have a little bit of damage, which I disclosed, and they brought $57.75. The next item was just a little vintage men's valet jewelry box. It had a decoupage scene of the Boston Tea Party on top. I knew somebody would want this, $43.88. I believe I paid $4 for this. The next item is by Newport News. If the item is really cool from Newport News, they did put out a lot of really unique, trendy items. I go ahead and pick it up. This is a company that was owned by Avon. Again, I forget if this company is still in business. I don't think so. It was a catalog company. So this long maxi coat brought $67.12. The next item I threw into this video because I wanted to once again speak about finding chandeliers that are in maybe poor condition when you can get them for $1 or $2. In this case, I got this one for free. And then I took it apart, cleaned the separate parts, and listed the crystals, the brass arms, and these cut glass pieces separately. So I just threw in a shot of this. The crystals also all sold. The whole thing brought, I believe, $137. And again, I got that chandelier for free. So wonderful profit. This next item I showed on Instagram. This was a rare wood tiki statue. He was only 9.5 inches tall, and I got $100 for him. This was an item that I was a little bit befuddled about, to use a funny word. This is a tortoise shell or a turtle shell ceremonial dance rattle. Now, when you sell something like this, you have to make sure that the animal is not endangered. eBay does not allow you to list any part of an endangered animal. So I had to do quite a bit of research on this. This turtle is from the red-eared species, which is an invasive species. They are not endangered. The opposite. They're having a problem with the amount of this type of turtle. So these are not restricted. $74.25. And again, I only paid a couple of dollars. This next item is from Country Curtains. Country Curtains puts out beautiful quality, and I found this black duvet. This actually went to Japan. I shipped directly, and it brought $89.62. I believe I either paid $2.50 or $4.50. The next item is one of the many Pottery Barn Christmas plates I picked up 2 years ago. I believe I picked up 80 of these plates, sold them in sets of 8. I paid $2.75 a plate. So somebody do the math of what I paid, for the 8 of them. $139.99. I have now completed selling all 80 except for 4. I always hold back a few in case there's any problem with any of the plates I sent out. So the 4 I held back can now be listed. The last 4 do have slight problems, but I'll go ahead and list those last 4 at a great discount, and this was a great pickup, very easy to list. This next item is another vintage Mackinac jacket. This is unbranded. Last time I did a crazy high profit thrift find video, I had a Woolrich jacket, same exact style. That one went for $111. This one had no branding, $68.88. These fly out of my store. This is probably the 5th or 6th one of these that I've found. Next item up is a hanging chandelier. I paid a couple of dollars for this in a thrift store, and it sold for $150.50. This next item is an item that I often share on Instagram. I love picking up Bibles when I can get them for under $2. This one brought $43.75. It did have red lettering. I believe it had a concordance inside, and it was a bonded leather cover. So I always do well if they're in very good condition. You don't want to see the spine breaking out or a lot of writing in it. I mean, I have sold Bibles that are quite highlighted, but when there's extensive writing, when the owner has made notes, it will decrease the value greatly. The next item I showed in a prior video, probably a couple of months ago, this is a vintage Dobbs fur felt hat. When you find fedora hats, especially in a fur felt, they bring very good profit, $88.99. This next item I'm sure a lot of people might pass on. This is Hunter's Run, which is just, a normal brand, but this is a duster coat. When I find a duster coat that's vintage in a denim, especially if they're the larger sizes, I do well with these. So $57.50, and I believe I paid $7.50 for this. This next item is a fairly new brand for me to learn. This is Alembica, if I'm saying that correctly, $64.24, and I paid $4.50. This next item is exactly the reason that I am a long tail seller. This is a gorgeous painting by an artist that lived in my area, Ira J. Dean. I found this painting in a thrift store and paid $2 for it. It was painted in 1948, and it recently sold for $588. I was not only thrilled with the profit, of course, but that somebody saw the value of this man's talent. Just gorgeous. The next shot is the back of the painting. I wanted to show that I didn't even have to do a lot of research on this. This artist actually made notes on the back of the painting, and again, I was thrilled with this profit. So I never skip looking at artwork. I don't have a lot of knowledge of artwork, but I do know when a painting is hand done, you can gently feel the texture of the paint on the front, and sometimes you even get lucky enough to have the artist have made notes on the back. The next item, I wasn't sure what I had here. It was a lightweight jacket, Death to Tennis, $114.84, and I paid $5.50. This next item, I love selling silverware or flatware. I always say I originally learned about it or got the thought of selling flatware from Ann Eckhart. So thank you, Ann. I have made more money than I care to even think about selling flatware, $142.88. Truthfully, I can't remember what I bought this for. I don't want to take time to look it up, but it is in one of my past haul videos. Again, Flatware, Pottery Barn. These are an antique bronze finish. They had rosewood handles, $150 they brought. The next item we all know, Tory Burch. These were a ballet flat in a size 8, which was very hard not to keep because that's my size. But you know me, I always want the money, $77. And I believe I paid $7.99 for these. This next item, I'm still selling gowns from a pickup probably about 3 years ago. I picked up a large lot of evening gowns. They were all new from a bridal boutique, I believe that went out of business. Eleni Elias, this was a size 12, gorgeous pearl and rhinestone work, $145.60. And what did I pay for this? I think I paid $10 for this gown. The next item I threw into this crazy profit thrift find haul because this is Bisu Bisu, which generally doesn't bring a lot of money. But I thought $39.98 was exceptional price to receive for this. The open work or cut lace work was beautiful on this jacket. I paid $4.50. And I don't know if I've shown this next item again, so I'm throwing it in there again. Restoration hardware is always a yes for me. This was a single sconce lighting, $115.85. These antique chandelier crystals were part of the chandelier that I took apart. I received $33.95. I received this chandelier for free and took the whole thing apart and cleaned it. So the next picture or 2 or 3 are going to show how I did that. I just took apart the whole thing. It was very easy. I don't have any knowledge of how to do this, and cleaned all the parts and lotted other similar items up together and sold them. So that completes the crazy high profit finds part of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope everybody is finding crazy high profit items and go out and get what's yours. Bye guys.